start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. This is happening early. If they don't panic.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Mike Evans, 40 yards. And the Bucs are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point put through by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 81 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you...
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are. And now a terrific opportunity inside. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Darrell Williams taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. Play action. Now it's Brady. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd down. Now Brady. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Nick Bolton in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Airing this one out for Evans.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 91 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
No gain, and it's 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And going deep for Hill. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
Tershawn Wharton
busting through to get him for a loss of 6. To try again after the sack. Brady.
That's complete to his running back, Evans.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. On play action, now Brady. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
Well, he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Juan Thornhill.
Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback?
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. William Golston able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time, eluding the pressure right. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. They're at third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw is Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first. Now a carry for Bernard. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. And this is caught. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 52 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Brady's going to look to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to...
Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. JPP cruising in for the sack that time.
That's a step in the right direction defensively here, because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction, and that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them, and now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. DeMarcus Robinson, 81 yards. And the Chiefs are able to add on to their first half lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Nick Bolton picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Caught on the right side by Jones. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Looking downfield for Godwin. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He's going to... Well, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. 2nd and 5 now. Brady. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Brady will look to throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence confidence in him and let him fling another one.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. On first down, Mahomes.
He'll swing this one out to Edwards-Helaire.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running. Become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 37. A gain there of 21 yards. Mahomes now on first down. And going deep for Hill. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 37 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team.
There he goes, left side.
Making it happen.
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown.
Chris Godwin,
77 yards. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shot.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Mahomes going to get this one to Hill. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, number one on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the third, that right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic Oath, first do no harm? You just did the football.
Giovanni Bernard, nothing but green grass. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Giovanni Bernard, 63 yards.
And the Buccaneers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. And the Bucs are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions. Some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10 at the 43. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. There goes a deep ball. End zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 43 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. A 15-point game now. You make the extra point, and that means... And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That burst good for 20 and a first down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Brady going to throw. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. But to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team, because you can't just throw your quarterback aside.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And oh, what a catch. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. To return is Jadon Mickens. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. They go play action. Now Mahomes.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one.
But it's going to be second down. Mahomes now to throw. He's looking deep for Bell. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
On 2nd and 10, Brady able to find Jones.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Gronkowski again, he was the intended target, and it's second down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Tyler Johnson, the one he was looking for.
And it's third down. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
Nick Bolton able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to...
And this is caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 45 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Chris Godwin,
70 yards.
And the Bucs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
They'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now, to put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that